Strange ways God reveals someone you like can't stop thinking about you. No matter how strong your connection with someone feels, there's always a moment when you start wondering, do they think about me as much as I think about them? If you've ever asked God for a sign, you might be surprised at these 7 unexpected ways he answers. 1. You suddenly think of them out of nowhere. You're going about your day, completely focused on something else, and then, boom, their name, their face, or even the sound of their voice pops into your head like an uninvited guest. You weren't even trying to think about them, but suddenly, they're the only thing on your mind. This isn't just your imagination running wild. When someone is thinking about you deeply, there's a spiritual connection that can transcend logic. God often works through intuition, nudging your thoughts in a way that makes you pay attention. If this happens consistently, it's a strong hint that this person has you on their mind more than you realize. 2. You start seeing their name everywhere. Ever notice how, when you start thinking about someone, their name starts appearing in the most random places? You're scrolling through social media, and there's a post by someone with their exact name. You overhear strangers mentioning them in a conversation. Even a street sign or book title seems to be calling out to you. Coincidence? Not quite. God has a way of placing subtle reminders in our path to confirm what we need to know. If you're repeatedly seeing signs connected to them, it's possible that their energy is drawing you toward a deeper realization. They're thinking about you just as much as you're thinking about them. 3. You dream about them, and it feels incredibly real. Dreams are one of God's favorite ways of communicating. If you find yourself dreaming about someone you like and the dream feels vivid, like a real conversation, a moment of connection, or even just their presence lingering, it's not something to dismiss. Often when someone is deeply focused on you, their energy can reach your subconscious, especially when you're most spiritually open, during sleep. If you keep having dreams about them, especially ones filled with emotion, it could be God's way of revealing that they are thinking about you, even when they don't say it out loud. 4. You run into them in unexpected places. You haven't seen them in a while, and suddenly, there they are. In the grocery store, at a coffee shop, or even at an event you weren't even planning to attend. And it's not just once. It keeps happening. God orchestrates moments like this to wake us up. When 2 people are meant to cross paths, he makes sure it happens in ways that seem random, but are divinely timed. These moments are not just chance encounters. They're whispers from God, reminding you that this person is more connected to you than you might think. 5. You experience strong emotional waves that don't feel like your own. Out of nowhere, you feel an overwhelming sense of happiness, sadness, or even nervous excitement, and you have no clue why. It's almost as if you're tapping into someone else's emotions. This could be a spiritual connection at play. If someone is thinking intensely about you, their emotions can reach you in ways that bypass words and actions. God allows deep emotional connections to exist beyond physical presence, and this unexplained shift in your mood might be a sign that they are thinking of you with strong emotions at that very moment. 6. You receive unexpected messages or signs related to them. Maybe a mutual friend randomly mentions their name, or you come across an old text from them just as you were wondering how they feel about you. Even something as small as a song playing on the radio that reminds you of them could be a nudge from God. God often speaks through little coincidences that hold deeper meaning. These small but repeated reminders may be his way of revealing that this person's mind and heart are preoccupied with thoughts of you, even if they haven't expressed it yet. 7. You feel an unexplainable pull toward them. No matter how much time passes, you keep feeling drawn to this person. It's not just attraction. It's a pull that seems to exist on a deeper level. They're on your mind in a way that feels significant, and the connection doesn't seem to fade. This could be God's way of telling you that something is happening in the unseen. If your spirit keeps bringing you back to them, it could be because they are feeling the same pull towards you. Divine connections often start with a persistent spiritual awareness that something is at work beyond what you can see.